What is up, my friends? My name is Equithromi, and today I'm back with another episode of Head to Head, where I take two players and put them together in the best of 3 rounds. They could battle it out using any decks that they want. They could change their decks after each round if they want to, and best of 3 rounds is the victor. This week, Larry, who took on AMR Hatem last week and won, is taking on the challenger King Miriam, and I probably said that name wrong. I'm sorry ahead of time. We're gonna have some great battles, guys. Let's jump into this video, take a look at their profiles, and then get into the battles. Before I show you the profiles, guys, I want to let you know that I appreciate you coming down to the channel and spending some time with me today. Thank you so much for doing that. And I want to let you know that this series is coming out of Nova EG Taurus. Big ups to the Nova Elite Gaming family. So let's take a look at Larry, the current champion in head-to-head. Currently sitting at 4,303 cups, all-time high 4,828. And the deck that he's currently running is the Giant Double Prince deck. Again, doesn't mean that he has to use that deck in today's challenge. Now, his opponent is King Miriam, I believe that's how we say it. 4,298 cups, all-time high 4,784. And the current deck he's running is one of my favorite decks in the game, the Hog Executioner deck. Why don't we get right into things? Let these two battle it out. Best of 3 rounds. The first person to 2 victories is the winner. What are you guys thinking? Who's going to win this battle? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's get into it. Alright, guys, we're going into the first battle. As you can see, we have King on the top. That is our challenger, and Larry on the bottom. Very curious to see the decks that Larry plays this time around. He used very different decks that countered AMR Hatem very well last week. Looks like King Miriam is going with that Goblin Hut, being fireballed right away by Larry right off the bat, not allowing him to get too much advantage or too much value out of that hut. I always wonder if you should fireball that hut or not. And what is this? He's got the Barbarian Hut as well. The fireball is not in hand by Larry either, so he now has to deal with this. But it looks like Larry's playing that Executioner deck, and check this out right here, guys. The Flying Machine and the Skeleton Barrel coming in. Can this deck take down this spawner deck? I don't know, guys. This is not a deck that I've seen often. I've seen a lot of the Expo deck. We all have. It's pretty popular right now. But a spawner deck. Wow, I'm very surprised with King right now. Let's see what else is in here. I would expect a P.E.K.K.A to be in here. He does have the Zappies, splitting them behind the King's Tower right now. Let's see what goes on. I'm wondering if he's using this deck in the 20-win challenge that's going on right now, guys. Another Goblin Hut played in front. The Knight is played at the bridge, and Goblins on top of that Zappy on the left-hand lane. And the Expo playing some solid defense right now. But I'll tell you what, those Zappies really mess up any card in the game. They just slow things down, don't even allow certain cards to strike. Pretty unbelievable when used properly. So what he's going to be doing right now, and he being King, I believe he's just going to keep spamming that right-hand lane with troops, and that's not going to allow Larry's Expo to lock onto a tower. I could see there being a lot of trouble in this one for Larry. Let's see if he could actually hold this down. I'm really curious as to how he's going to handle this. The Knight's going to help take care of those skellies, but eventually, my prediction is that King is going to be able to chip down on the tower just because Larry can't take down a tower because he can't lock on that Expo. I could be wrong, guys. I've been wrong before, and he's already down on the spell bait, you know, the spell down a tower game. So let's see what he decides to do right here. I think he realizes that he's in a little bit trouble with this Expo, so he's going to play a defensive Expo right here, just trying to keep that lane from getting too clogged up. But the problem is there's a lot of time in these battles, guys, so nice value from that fireball right there, getting tower damage and damage on both of those huts. And the Expo working on the Goblin Hut as well. We have that Flying Machine right on top. The Tesla's going to be there to help take it down. Nice zap as well to kind of keep that Expo alive for a little bit. Tesla's in, and now the Expo's down. Is he going to be able to lock on? It took a little bit longer than he would have liked right there, guys. But we have these. So what he's trying to do, he is trying to get this Expo to lock onto a tower. It's his only way. It's the only thing that he can do to win this battle right here today. Is he going to be able to lock on the Goblin? The Barbarian Hut's there as well. He actually does lock onto the tower. I honestly can't believe that he got a lock on right there, guys. Very well played by Larry right there, waiting for the right moment to try and lock onto that tower. But now he's got another battle ahead of him. He's got to deal with all of these incoming troops and take out that barbarian hut. And if a goblin hut's thrown in behind, he may have to take care of that as well. Goblin hut's thrown actually behind the king's tower. That's surprising to me, guys. Is he going to be able to take this down right here? This expo is looking pretty safe. Is it going to be poisoned by King? We'll find out momentarily. The flying machine is there on top. Fireball on top of all that incoming stuff. And he's waiting for another expo. You know he wants to drop an expo quickly, but he's got to deal with another barbarian hut right here. Let's give a little cheers right here all around. I forgot all about these cheers. What a tough battle right here. And it looks like, did Larry misplace right there? I'm not sure, guys. He may have misplaced that. Give a cheer up here to King as well. Got a lot of support from the clanmates right here, watching the battle, showing some love, which is always awesome. And that flying machine is going to get some shots in that left-hand tower, but honestly, Larry's not too worried about it because he's got to really start protecting that right-hand tower. That's where the damage is done. And a fireball can get some good value right now out of those goblin huts in the back, but he realizes right now that he's not going to be able to win this battle, that it's going to be a defensive game, if anything, and that's a tough position to be in when playing Expo. So what a great counter to Expo, guys. Who would have thought, or who has played a deck that just spams a lane or spams the whole arena, actually, so the Expo can never actually lock on? Really well played here by King. I'm wondering if he expected an Expo deck out of Larry. He could have. He might have. I really don't know. There's a minute left in this battle. Is King going to be able to get enough poison down to take down Larry? Looks like he's got the fireball, and he has a poison in this deck. Crazy, guys. So the whole idea is to completely spam the lane. Flying machine on top for defense, maybe going over the bridge to take care of the enemy's defenses. Really well played there by King. Good game. Round 1 goes to King, which means our champion Larry is down 1. Let's see who can bring it back in round 2. Bring it back or bring it home. I don't know. Let's see who's going to win round 2. Into round 2 we go. Again, we have Larry on the bottom, King on the top. Are they going to change their decks, or are they going to be sticking with the same ones? That's always something you got to think about when going into another battle. Ice Spirit coming in right here by both opponents. So they're both playing different decks right here. My guess is that King is using that Hog Executioner deck right now. So far, that's what it's looking like to me. And, Larry, he's playing his Golem deck right here, guys. That's my prediction on that. Yes, I think that's what we got here. We have King playing the Golem deck and King playing the Hog X deck and Larry playing that Golem deck. I know from using that Hog Executioner deck, it can be tough to stop a solid push from this Golem deck. Let's see if King is able to hold it in. And if he is, I really want to watch, guys, because I could learn from this as well, because that's probably my biggest struggle with the Hog X deck. And did I speak too soon? I may have spoken too soon because I'm seeing a balloon. What? Which actually, the Executioner and the Tornado are a great counter for the balloons. So is there a Golem in this deck as well, or is this just a fast cycle balloon deck? We're going to find out pretty soon right here, guys. Nice value with that Executioner, hitting a bit of tower, getting those troops as well. Knight's coming in to distract. That Mega Minion's going to go down. The Knight's going to be pushing the lane. Does he have another Hog in cycle? He hasn't used any spells yet. Pushing up with those guards, but nice defense by Larry. He's got that push coming with the dragon. I thought we may have had a balloon behind, but actually, King, is he just going to let that dragon take down his tower? Come on, let me give you a cheer there, King. Let's go. Play some defense there, brother. Log being played, just trying to cycle through some cards. And here comes a P.E.K.K.A. Okay, different deck than I was expecting for sure, guys. Not one that I am used to seeing. Nice Ice Spirit on top of that Lumberjack, allowing the Hog Rider to get some good damage on that tower. P.E.K.K.A. is incoming, and we got troops all over the place. There is trouble right here, guys. Oh my God, nice play of the guards right there. Good play as well, using that Tornado spell and the Executioner. It looks as if those guards are completely shutting down that P.E.K.K.A. with the log. Wow, that was some great defense done by King on that push. That was exciting to watch. You could learn something from that one right there, guys. Very solid push coming from Larry, and King was able to defend it with the with the Executioner, with the tornado and using those guards. Maybe I should take the goblins out of my deck and put guards in. That looked really good. Hog coming, knight in front, executioner behind that's going to clear the way. Looking all right here. How many shots are going to get on this tower? One shot, then some defense there from the executioner on the mega minion. We got a big push coming in though right here, guys. Knight's in. And he's got to cycle through some cards. Executioner, fireball, but he uses that tornado. Pulls the, oh, that balloon. It's going to get a drop. It's going to get a drop. Larry is bringing home the victory. We have a 1-1 game right now, guys. That was actually pretty exciting to watch. Much different than I expected out of that round. 1-1. One more battle to go. Who's going to be the champion? Is Larry going to maintain, or is King going to come in and take that championship belt away? We're going into the final battle. It's exciting. I love it when it's 1-1 and we have to go to that third battle. Just makes for some good video, guys. And I wonder, is someone going to be using the same deck? Let me know in the comments what you think. Looks like Larry may be going with the Golem deck right here, or obviously a 3 Musket deck. Miner's in on that pump. Good play. We have the Lumberjack in on that Miner. Going to preserve that pump a little bit and then get a nice Lumberjack push up the right-hand lane. Nice kiting over there with that Ice Golem. Really well played. Unfortunately, the Lumberjack's not being targeted by anything, so it was just switching the lanes. And they both have a pump going. Look at this. Larry with the Lava Hound. I've never seen Larry play a Lava Hound, guys, so something different for me. And I find it funny that he decided to go with the Lava Hound in the right-hand lane, even though he damaged that left-hand lane pretty nicely. He's got those minions on top of that Dark Prince. Well played. Good defense. And the Goblin Gang is in, and we have the Minion Horde in as well right there, guys. Nice arrows, clutch arrows right there. The balloon, so we got that lava loon going on right now. Look at this balloon wrecking that tower. It's going to go onto that pump as well. Wow, Larry with a big early push, really making some good use of that first push in the game. That balloon getting that death damage, and I believe 1 drop on the King's Tower as well. We need to, we being Larry, King, need to get a good push going right here because we're a bit behind. Miner's coming in right behind the Ice Golem. I don't know why he decided to do that one right there. A funny one for sure, but the Miner is going to get 0 shots on the tower, but did clean up the gang. So in this deck, we're waiting for 1 card coming out of King, and what is it going to be? We have the Minion Horde coming in. It's going to work on that Lava Hound, but no, it's not, because the arrows are there. Well played by Larry. Good defense. But the Dark Prince did do a lot of damage to that left-hand tower, not very far away from a dead tower there, guys. But we have minions on top of this tower again. The 3 Muskets are in right here, guys. The Lumberjack is taking care of them a bit, but looks like the 3 Muskets, they are going to be going down to the Goblin Gang right now, or pretty much. They are going to push the left-hand lane, but another Lava Hound is in yet again. We got 2 Lava Hounds on the King's Tower, and it's just time to spam all those troops up there. If I were Larry, that's what I would be doing. King does take 1 tower right there, guys, and he has troops on the King's Tower, but it looks as if this balloon is going to take it down. Larry, our champion, 2 weeks in a row. He took down AMR Hatem last week. He took down King Miriam this week. Let's take a look at his profile, and just let's give a donation here, though, first, shall we? And give a little love to Larry. Doing well in head-to-head. What we need to do now is find a competitor that he could take on next week to see if he can maintain this championship or if someone's going to take it away. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for cheering on the boys over here in Nova EG Taurus. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed your stay, please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications so you don't miss any of the Clash content that I come out with for you guys. Thank you. Hit me up over on Discord. Hit me up over on Twitter, and I'll see all you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.